Yep, go.
Hey, Derek Sheridan here from Rust Belt Basketball Coaches Network. We're here today at the practice gym at Delta High School in Northwest Ohio. And we're going to have some of the players demonstrate some of the ball handling drills we did to warm up prior to practice sessions. And we'll include a couple of our favorite games that we had our kids perform over the years. And then we'll go into some basic shooting mechanic drills that we did just as warm-ups. One of the things we stressed was getting an inside pivot foot down when we coach shooting. So these drills are more than anything used to get the kids acclimated to getting their inside pivot foot down and then using their attack foot to get square. So moving on here, we'll go ahead and introduce the young lads who are working with us today.
James Ruppel, Bryce Gillen,
Briar Knapp,
Olin Reisner,
Justin Ruppel.
So we'll get these guys spread out here, and they're going to start off with two basketball dribbling, and they're going to start off with what we call a rhythm dribble, and they're going to start off with typewriter. Go ahead, guys. Good, now typewriter high. So just three hard dribbles, and we want the kids to pound the ball as hard as they can, and they're on the three hard dribbles to the right, change directions, and then coming back, they'll do the same thing, but when they change directions, they'll cross the basketballs over, which is much easier said than done. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead and put that on the wrestling mat. Here you go. James, Bryce, Briar, Nolan, Justin. All right, now tennis ball dribbling, what this forces young kids to do is keep their heads up while they're dribbling. We'll start off in stationary, where the kids are going to be in their individual spot here. And they're going to start off dribbling with their dominant hand and tossing the tennis ball up at a moderate height with their offhand. And as they get more acclimated to doing it, they can toss the ball up higher. If the tennis ball rolls away from them, they've got to keep their dribble alive to pick the tennis ball up. Whenever I yell switch, that tells the players to switch hands with the basketball and tennis ball. But again, we're going to start off just stationary. And just from an outsider perspective, one of the things I was really pleased to see with the stationary stuff with two basketballs, they all kept their knees kinked and their chests up while they did that. So that was good to see fundamentally. All right, guys, go ahead. Go, going to basically do the same stuff, but now, starting off stationary, you're going to play catch with the frisbee. And get to an area where you're comfortable. Go ahead, giddy up. Should be a lot of instances where the frisbees do hit the deck. That you've got to keep your dribble alive to pick the frisbee up. Now we'll let the brothers go here first, as long as you guys promise that there will not be Armageddon and house rule afterwards. And then you guys get a chance to go ahead and toss those frisbees to the side. And we'll start off with James, since he's the oldest, being it. Your job here, traveling in the circle, and all three of you guys will get a chance next. So let's make believe we're on the half-court circle. He's it. You guys have to keep at least 1 foot on this circle, and he's coming to get you with the pool noodle. He's going to try to knock that basketball away from you using the pool noodle. He has to keep his dribble alive. You have to keep your dribble alive. Giddy up. So the victor will knock the basketball away from the not victor. There used to be a time where we could say the word loser. I would probably get arrested now, perhaps, since we're all woke. But all right, let's see which one of the rules here will reign as champion of the pool noodle triple bag. Giddy up. If you are a youth basketball coach, I highly recommend you using these with your players, even if it's just for your warm-up sessions. The dribble goggles. They are outstanding. Okay, moving on to shooting. So you guys can just spread out. And if you remember the toss-outs we did, going both directions, sprint behind the ball, establish your inside pivot foot, and just simply get square, moving both to your right and to your left. The key is tossing it out, getting that inside pivot foot down, and sprinting behind the basketball. Oh, jump over here, Justin. That way you got some camera time. I guarantee you there will be young ladies watching this. And they are salivating. I can smell it. Giddy up. Where'd you get
No,
So
I'm
we'll
not.
do our own triangle. So let's get the first person up here on the block. And you're just going to simply spin it, catch it, shoot this basket. As soon as the ball's released from your hand, Briar's next. You'll get your rebound, spin it, catch it, square and shoot from the middle of the key. Get your rebound, spin it, catch on the opposite block. The way we did this in warm-ups was they have to make 2 shots in a row before they can advance to the next spot. With limited facilities here, with only one real basket open, we're not going to do that now. But what I want you to see is getting how they get their inside pivot foot established, get their attack foot, which is your non-pivot foot, squared, and they'll go completely through the gamut. Each player will go block, middle, block, and then starting on the opposite side, block, middle, block, so both inside pivot feet are being used, right? Right now their left foot should be their inside pivot foot. Giddy up. That's it. Briar's always done an outstanding job of getting his outside foot square. And Briar's just did a really good job of the same. Going, really good. Good. Okay. Let's bring it back out. Good. That's it. The only way to finish. Good. And one of the biggest misconceptions is, go ahead. You want as much confusion in your shooting drills as possible. You just saw Nolan finish that shot, even though a basketball almost decapitated him. But you want those, not necessarily decapitation, but you want as much confusion and chaos in a lot of your shooting drills as possible because it enhances their focus. Good. And another side note, a lot of inexperienced players would not have done what James just did. James got the ball, backed it out, got his feet clear, got clear from traffic, and went ahead and executed the drill properly instead of forcing through it improperly. All right, now you're going to back up. Last thing for tonight. Do the same thing, but from about 15 feet out, and you're going to shot fake after you catch, after you get behind the ball, drive the thing in for a layup. Get the ball, next spot, so just shot fake, catch, shot fake, hard drive, finish with a one-footed layup. Go ahead, Justin. Cool. Good. For the coaches watching this. These guys are all veterans. They've started since almost all of them since their freshman year. But if you notice the space they allocate each other when performing these drills so they're not stepping on each other's feet. And that's something from a coaching perspective you really got to hammer down on. Make sure they got spacing. All right, last thing now. You're going to do the same thing, but you're going to come to a jump stop. You're going to shot fake, jump stop, make your wraparound move. Give them the wraparound move. Finish off of 2 feet up high. So we'll need a little bit more timing in this so we're not killing each other. It will just go one way around the horn. So spin it, get shot fake, jump stop, wrap around, good. Big finish, get your chest, square into the basket. Finish that with your chest facing the basket. Okay, on completion here, a couple things of note. One, when you teach your players the shot fake, especially if you use the inside pivot foot, they step into the shot, The tailbone stays down. The ball only comes up to index finger to the eyebrow, dominant eyebrow, and then back into the holster. Too many players lift and bring the ball too high on a shot fake. So low tailbone, just do a comfortable deep end, and the ball only comes up to eyebrow. The second thing, the wraparound move, is great if you've got smaller players. They've made the jump stop, they've got their chest facing the basket, and they're literally wrapping the ball to a certain degree around their defensive player. And 9 out of 10 times, the defensive player will turn and look to see who the offensive player is passing to. One thing we encouraged the players to do back when I coached was when they made that wraparound move was call a teammate's name out or say the words nice cut. And again, 9 out of 10 high school kids or middle school kids will turn their heads to see where that basketball's going. And by the time they look back to the player they're supposed to be guarding, the ball's going up through the rim. But these guys all did a fantastic job. They have no idea how much I miss them. But Coach Brighton, would you like to get some screen time?
No,
Okay,
I'm good.
that was a pretty solid no.
Introduce yourself.
No, I'm good.
All right, thanks for watching.